Welcome to Georgeway Math TV.
We know that a fraction always look like that, and 1 out of 2 is shaded. So we know it's 1/2. But did you know that this figure right here, right, is equivalent to this figure right here? What? Just watch this. You're gonna tell me this is the same easily, right? But what if I just put another line right here? Do you think this figure and that figure is equivalent, or is this you can say it's the same? It is. It's still this whole side and this whole side, and this side, this whole side and that whole side is not shaded. But the only difference is now when I put a line right there, now we have how many parts in total? We have 4 parts. And how many is shaded? 2. 2 out of the 4 is shaded, right? Knowing this, what I want you to have in mind is sometimes you can be given a question, right, that look like this. 1/2 equals, and then you have a box right here, over 4. And there will be, you wouldn't have any figure like that, like we had before. So that's all the question you're given right here. 1/2 equals a box over 4. So you have to figure out what number goes right there to make both fractions equivalent. Do you know what you're going to have to do? What I want you to do is you have to check both numerators and both denominators and look for the one that have both numbers. In this case, the denominators have both numbers. And then you just do the denominator with the missing numerator, right? Which is this one. So this denominator, you're going to divide it by the other fraction's denominator. And then whatever you get when you divide, you're going to multiply by the top and the bottom of this fraction right here. And when you do that, whatever you times by that will go to the top right here as your answer. You might be thinking like, you talk too much. What do you really mean right here? I really want to know the answer to this question so I can really get it. You know what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna do this, and of course other questions, okay? Oh, so how am I gonna do this question right here? I have 2 fractions right here, and I'm looking for this missing part, the numerator for that part right here. So how am I gonna do this? Well, I learned that when I'm given this type of question, right, I should just look for the one or the numbers or the side that I have both numbers. So looking at this, I have both numbers for the denominator. And what I'm supposed to do is the denominator with the missing numerator, right? I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna take that and then divide by the other fraction's denominator. So this fraction is the one with the missing numerator. So I'll take that and then divide by the other fraction. So I have 4 divided by 2. So let me just do that on the side. 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So this 2 that I got, all I'm gonna do now, times the top and the bottom by that 2. So 1 times 2, and then I have 2 times 2. And of course it makes sense. 2 times 2 is 4. But what about 1 times 2? 1 times 2 is 2. So I'll put it right there. Okay, that wasn't bad. Now let's see if I got this also. So again, looking at this, I see that both denominators are present, right? here is missing the numerator, so I have to focus on that part right here. And I always take the denominator with the missing numerator first, and I divide by the other fractions denominator, right? So I'm doing 24 right here divided by 4. 24 divided by 4. Yeah, I don't have my calculator with me. Okay, 24 divided by 4 is what? 6. So when I divide these two, I have my 6. So that tells me, right, I'm gonna times this by 6, and then I times that also by 6. And that makes sense. 4 times 6 is 24. But what is 3 times 6? Is what? Is 18. So that is how I'm supposed to do equivalent fractions. So again, I have to always divide and then multiply both. And then when I multiply, what I get, I just put it in the box.
Please don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to be notified for new videos, and share.